Hi there guys, so apparently Frank Warren has explained Bob Arum has informed him that there has been an offer on a new territory in the Far East to host Tyson Fury vs Deontay Wilder 3 at the back end of this year. Now I'm guessing in the Far East it will be Saudi Arabia, likely the same as Anthony Joshua vs Andy Ruiz Jr. 2. Now I said this before and I believe this is the reason why. I believe that boxing is going to be big in the Far East. They want to bring more boxing there, so they're going to take the biggest fights they can, and realistically, Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder was going to happen in Las Vegas, but it won't do now because it can't, because obviously the coronavirus. So this fight's going to have to go somewhere else, much as Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev. So the Far East are going to do well out of this. They're going to get Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, it seems, and they might even get Anthony Joshua versus Kubrat Pulev. So they're going to do well out of this because boxing cannot be hosted in the UK. It cannot be hosted in America unless it's behind closed doors. So is Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder going to make up the gate receipt by having it behind closed doors? No, of course they're not. Anthony Joshua and Kubrat Pulev, much the same. So they must go somewhere else. They cannot do it in the countries that they wanted to. They wanted to do it in the United States, but that is not possible because obviously they cannot make up that gate receipt. 17 million or north of that figure is what the gate receipt would be. So they cannot do that in the US. They cannot do that in many other places than the Far East. They will make up that money because they're going to pay big money to have the WBC World Championship fight on their territory. So ultimately, that is why that fight will likely go there, because they offer the big bucks. They offer enough money to make up that gate receipt. Will there be a lot of people there? Maybe. Yeah, there'll be around 15,000, I would imagine. Maybe not as much as they would have in Las Vegas, but still, the money will be made up somehow because they want the fight. And they will be willing to go to any means necessary to secure that fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. They had Anthony Joshua last time versus Andy Ruiz Jr. for a rematch, an epic rematch. Sink or swim for the Unified Heavyweight World Championships. Now they could have Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3 for the WBC World Championship. So they are being truly spoiled over there with boxing at the moment. Kind of sucks for us because obviously we haven't seen Anthony Joshua in the UK for over a year now. Nearly 2 years in fact. And obviously Tyson Fury as well, taking Deontay Wilder over there. So two Brits, two British Heavyweight World Championships, and their last two fights would have been in Saudi Arabia, not in the UK. So it's not so great, but ultimately what is good about it is the time zone will hopefully suit us. So hopefully it will be 9 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock in the morning. That is one bonus we can take from this. If they go to our time zone, which I believe they will have to, meaning that it will be 9 o'clock or half 9 or maybe even 10 o'clock for our time when Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury step in the ring, meaning that it will not be 5 o'clock in the morning, which is kind of good. That's a positive we can take from it because ultimately, how many of us are really going to fly out there and watch Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder? Only a lucky 3,000 or 4,000 maybe. So ultimately, many of us will be watching from home anyway. What better can we have it than it's on at half 9, 10 o'clock? We haven't seen Tyson Fury on that time zone for a while. It will be great to have it back at prime time UK, if that's what they do, if they play to a UK time. But anyway, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3 happening at the back end of this year in possibly the Far East. Anyway, guys, drop your thoughts in the comments below, click your thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Thanks, guys.